Hello everyone, and a very warm Christmas to you, or cold Christmas, however it works out. Now, we're back in the room, yes, so after some initial technical difficulties, I've managed to get this USB cable working to the microphone. So in the room over there, where my computer is, hopefully all this speech is feeding back to there. But I can't check it because I'm in a different room. But there's been a bit of mucking about, but hooray, the upshot is it's working, if you can hear me. If you can't hear me, well, it's going to be quite a boring video. Now, it's been quite a while since we've done one of these vlogs, apart from that little one a couple of days ago. But these are going to be the proper ones now that everything's back working. Got a few things to cover, so this might go on a little bit longer than usual. Hope your preparations for Christmas are going okay. I've already wished you a happy Christmas on other videos. There have been a few more than usual that normally go up because of my job. I've been doing less, but we've got a bit more time over the Christmas period. Now, first of all, I want to talk to you about a bit like YouTube, really. What's going on there now with YouTube. It's always good to have competition in the marketplace, so there isn't one person or company dominating who set all the rules, because it keeps them honest. It keeps them having to offer something to benefit people, and they can't dictate certain things. Well, in terms of content creators, it's good if you've got one place that's putting down rules that aren't popular, that you've got options to go somewhere else if you don't agree with that and so forth, and it forces YouTube and others to become competitive. Now, YouTube really, to be honest with you, got no other competitors in the whole of the market. A little way back, there's a new company sprung up called Vidme, which was quite exciting. Again, a video outlet site. A few of my friends on YouTube and other content creators went over there as well, because it's not 100% popular as a thing at the moment, YouTube for the creators. They get dumped on quite a lot in terms of content matching IDs, videos which are falsely marked as not suitable for advertisers when they're not offensive whatsoever. And Vidme prided themselves on customer services, based in the States, I think maybe Los Angeles. A nice, clear website, nice and friendly, worked in a different way, didn't have thumbs down like YouTube has. I can't really see the point of thumbs down. If you don't like a video, just move on. It doesn't make any difference to its level of search or anything like that either, so it's a bit pointless and just open for trolls, so that was a good thing. Now, I used Vidme initially just to get an idea of what it was like. Doesn't have the traffic. It's gradually building up through good service. That was their idea, ultimately to attract advertisers, and that's how the site can work. So I think for months I was working at a loss trying to build this up to a certain level, so it's dependent on creators putting videos on there, so they had content which then could be monetized going forward, and they had something to present to advertisers. Now, my own experience of Vidme was I put up a few videos, which was okay. They got a bit of watching but not much. And then I couldn't upload. And I thought, what's going on here then? And their customer services was very friendly. And at the end of it, there's a bit of messing about. And I said I was the only one that had the problem here. And they wanted me to send them a video of the problems I was having uploading, which, you know, it got more and more tricky. I didn't have time to do that sort of thing, and it was more trouble than it's worth. But the idea was, to be honest with you, from what I saw, people were still uploading, so it's just a problem on my end, where the video always failed to process and took a few hours and didn't have time for that sort of thing. But the idea was I was going to go back in a few months' time and give it another go, because I'm sure it's just a teething problem with their upload system, which is a bit fragile. Now, if you ever upload into YouTube and your internet goes down for a long time or a short space of time, as long as you've got the window still open, it will pick that back up and continue the upload. Vidme's one was a bit more fragile, and then if it got interrupted in by a few seconds, you'd have to start the whole thing again, which is problematic, I thought. Now, sadly, on the 15th of December, Vidme went out of business, essentially, as in terms of the video platform. They're still going as an entity. I think they're working on something else at the moment, but different from a big social media platform for videos. And they're very honest, very upfront with the reasons for it. But the main reason was they can never attract enough advertising to make the site profitable, which is a big shame. And that's the problem with anyone that's going to have that's trying to start from scratch to try and beat YouTube. I don't think it's very possible, because in terms of advertising, they're always going to go to the biggest platform. Now, why it made sense for creators to jump platforms or use two platforms at the same time to edge their bets, it didn't make any sense for the viewers to jump platforms. You think, I want to watch a video, you go straight to YouTube. And that's the same with many things that are already established. Like it's happened with eBay. If you want to start an auction site, people aren't going to think about that. They're going to think about eBay, Google search. If you can't start a new search engine now, people are not going to actually go to it. It just takes a massive change in public thinking to do that. It's created loads of money in advertising to do that. Vidme didn't have that sort of budget. Was working at loss at quite a long time, and then they couldn't go any further with it. So they gave it a good old go. They was honest about it. They was friendly about it, but yeah, I don't think YouTube are going to be touched anytime soon. So I don't know if you tried Vidme, if you're a content creator, but it was a big shame. But at the end of the day, I can't say I was that surprised really. A lot of people whinging about it. Vidme were done them wrong or didn't give them enough warning. But you know, I think they tried to keep it going as long as they possibly could, and I don't blame them for that. It was a very, very valiant effort, and they didn't really have that many staff either. Although they couldn't sort out my problem with uploading, very, very polite and so forth. So, you know, I always say, if you've got a business idea, really, really go for it. It might work, the likelihood is that it won't, but when you come out the other side, the knowledge that you got from it, you can take to other things. So let me know what you think about that. Was you aware of Vidme? Is this the first time you've heard of it? Or did you use it? What were your experiences of that? Okay, so yeah. Now, a lot of people ask me about my job. Don't want to go too far into that, but it's going well. A lot to learn. My time is very limited. The idea was to do one video a week. Initially, I thought I was going to not be able to continue the channel at all, but there was quite a lot of support there, which I was quite touched by, so I'll continue it in some shape or form. One video quickly went to 2 videos, and every so often there was a midweek video. I don't think I can continue doing that, but what I can probably do, because these are quicker to do really, is these vlogs. So I'll attempt to do one of these once a week as well. We'll see how that shapes up in the new year. And I like talking to you. I think any retro channel, it helps if you get to know the person running it. I get to know you as well. Or you might not want to get to know me. You might just be happy watching the videos, which is fine. It's good to have options there. You might be someone that comments quite regularly. You might be someone that appreciates your channel but never ever comments. All those are okay. It all translates to views. You can participate as much or as little as you like, really. There's no set rules. You make your own rules, really. A few other people asked me as well on a video log a few months ago. I talked about I was going to get something sent from Cardboard Tech Institute, which is called Pinbox 3000. Essentially, it's a cardboard pinball table. Seems a bit weird, doesn't it? It's quite exciting. I think there's like elastic band plunger and a marble that goes round. It's a really exciting project. And I got contacted by the makers of that because I've recently had supported it in a video, saying they was going to send me a free table as a part of their European campaign. And I did a sort of poll or whatever saying, what do you want me to decorate this as? Do you want it to be like Spectrum or retro gaming or whatever other subject? So that was good. So I was waiting for that to come in as a part of their European campaign. Now, unfortunately, it wasn't sent from Europe. It was sent from the USA, and I'm based in the UK. So I got a thing through the door that's saying to get the package that come through customs, I had to pay, I think it was just fractionally over £50 for it. So a free thing had now come up to £50. Now, at that point, I was just starting my new job. I had to buy a season ticket. I had to buy a new suit. Actually, lots of other things to do. So the money I did have had to be spent in other areas. So I couldn't really afford to pay £50 what essentially was a cardboard pinball table, as great as it was. So I couldn't pick that up. So it would have been sent back. So apologies. I would have liked to do a review on that, but financially it wasn't possible. For £50, it's a bit steep for me to review that. But anyway, if it had come from Europe, I would have given it a good go. So yeah, apologies for that one. What next? Right. Also as well, recently I found on the channel something called a community tab. Yeah, it's a bit like a social media thing. I don't know what YouTube are playing at, but anyway. Now, if you subscribe to me and subscribe to the updates by hitting the bell, I think on your phone or your feed, you'll see all the videos as they get uploaded. Now, the community tab, if I post anything there, no matter what, it'll also come out in that feed so you can see what it's about. Now, initially I was typing stuff in because I didn't really understand it, and I only found out it turned up on people's feeds when people immediately responded to it. I thought I was talking to myself in thin air. So I thought, well, that's good. That got a good response. Let's use it a bit more. And I quickly found out, some people told me as well, that you should use that quite sparingly because it does annoy a few people. Because other, let's say, more unscrupulous content creators use that as a spamming tool, saying, watch my video, here's a picture of my video, here's another video, watch my video. So they got the video update and then about 500 other comments about what's the video. And this channel's never supposed to be like that. I'm not a spamming channel, and that's why it probably grows a little slower than it is. I'm not the sort of person to go into a forum on Facebook and so forth and just post a video there saying, watch this everyone. I'm not like that. I like to keep it nice and friendly, so although it grows slowly, hopefully people feel less badgered. And as I said before, you can participate as much or as little as you want. You could have a spell where you're really into it and then go away for a bit and come back again. You know. That's what it's all about. Say no to spam. So I will use that community tab every now and again, but not in a serious super way. I might post the odd question down again. Now, 31 people did respond to an absolutely ridiculous question I posted there probably about 2 weeks ago. So only right that we say and celebrate what the results of that was. What was the question? Was it retro gaming? Well, I'll read it to you. You might not have read it. Here we go. Are you ready? Right. Have you ever stolen a washing machine from a friend's house by sticking it down your trousers? Have you? Some people didn't really understand the question. Told me to improve my sense of humour, but I don't know if you've noticed, every video ever on the channel is that sort of level of humour. I suppose it's a bit of a British level of humour, bit surreal and doesn't quite make sense. So nothing's ever going to change. But anyway, the 31 people who responded to that, well done you. There's 3 options. Yes, 48% of you have actually done that. So 48% of you have actually stolen a friend's washing machine by sneaking it down your trousers. I'm sure you've answered this honestly there. 10% of you didn't, which is a lot lower than I thought of, and 42% said Plymouth Argyle. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but well done to you. So we covered a few things there. I hope you're getting ready for Christmas. I hope this wire is still working. There might be a video out tomorrow or not. I'm really looking forward, out of all the Christmas things, I don't know if it's playing outside Europe, it probably is. I'm really looking forward to the Doctor Who Christmas special, where there's going to be 3 doctors in it. You've got the first Doctor, originally played by William Hartnell, I think. He's long dead, so it's a different person playing him. And he acts really well. He's got his mannerisms down. Peter Capaldi, of course, the current Doctor. And he's going to regenerate into a female Doctor, I presume. Now, the response on the internet land is going to be big pluses and minuses. Most people will be saying negative stuff to try and generate views and controversy, because that's what it's all about. Now, I may do a video about that. I may not, depending on how drunk I am, on how much time I've got Christmas Day. But that'll be good. I just threw my notes over there, didn't I? Idiot. That's when, if you're a rock star and throw a TV out of the window, and then you fancy watching a TV programme, that's a similar thing to that. So what have we covered? We covered Vidme. Shame that it's gone, but them's the breaks, really. My job, yep, going well, still limited with time. Very long travelling, though. If the train messes up, which quite often it does, then bam. And when I get off at Liverpool Street to come home and back, it's like trying to go through a massive ant maze, and that there's millions of people trying to cut across your path. Maybe I'll do a sneak video of that somehow, but someone might bump into me. Pinbox cardboard, never received that because of my own fault. Didn't know it's coming from the States, can't pay the custom fees. And the community tab, don't use it for spamming, but occasionally use it for the odd question. And the other thing we learned is 48% of you that voted in the question have stolen your friend's washing machine by sticking it down your trousers. Okay, hope to see you soon. There will be more of these vlogs, lucky you, probably about once a week. I hope, anyway. We'll see how it goes. The best laid plans of mice and men, as they say. But have a fantastic Christmas if I don't see you before then. Until next time, take great care of yourself and have very fun. Goodbye.
Goodbye.